Hey folks, this is Kirk Randazzo from the University of South Carolina with another Leadership in 3D segment. Today we're going to talk about what leadership actually is. And it's important to note right from the beginning that there are numerous definitions out there and no single definition is better or worse than any other. In fact, I ask my leadership classes every year to define leadership. And here are just a couple of answers. One student said, I believe leadership is the ability to empower others around you to fulfill their unique potential. A second student said, leadership is taking the initiative, delegating responsibility, being empathetic and receptive to others. Third student said, leadership is taking responsibility for all relevant areas of your life, whether in personal, familial, professional, or other contexts. And again, I think these are all fantastic answers, but the one definition of leadership that I constantly come back to is one that I first encountered in a book called The Absolutes of Leadership by an individual named Philip Crosby. And he was essentially paraphrasing President Dwight Eisenhower when he says, quote, leadership is the art of getting others to do what you want because they want to. And there's a bunch of reasons that I really like this definition of leadership. Probably the most important is that I think we can rip it apart and examine four key components. And the first is that leadership is an art. There is no scientific formula that you can replicate to get the leadership answer. There's also no mathematical equation where you can add this to that and have it equal leadership. No, instead, leadership is an art. And just like art where beauty is in the eye of the beholder, your success as a leader is in the eyes of the rest of your team. The second component from Crosby's definition is on others. And this kind of trips up most people and prevents them from becoming more effective leaders because they think leadership is all about them. They think it is an I, me sort of phenomenon. And it's not. Our focus has to always be on the group, on the team. And that's because leadership is a we, us. And we have to keep that focus in mind. The third component from Crosby's definition is that we need to articulate a vision for a team. We want them to do what we want, which means we have to have a set of goals. We have to have a target. We have to have a destination for the team to work toward. And then the final component is that they want to fulfill that vision. Leadership is not about using our position or influence to order people around. No, it's about inspiring others. It's about convincing them that our vision is worth working toward. So I hope you've enjoyed this Leadership in 3D segment. Keep your eyes open for more snippets from the book over the next several weeks. Thank you for spending a few minutes learning about leadership. I hope this information has been helpful. And remember, no matter where you are on your journey, you have my best wishes as you become a more effective leader. Thank you.